Hi, my name is Bradley Pell. It's May 31st, 2015. Um, I've been working since I was about 10 years old. Started out with a plain paper route when I was 10. It was the Parma Post. It was a 1 day a week paper that with that job at an early age, I learned the value of earning money, hard work, dedication, as well as commitment. There wasn't, whether I was feeling under the weather or not, no such thing as taking a day off. So that was very valuable and a great lesson learned at an early age. From there, I advanced to the Cleveland Plain Dealer, which was a 7 day a week paper. My brother and I shared that route. We took care of over 150 customers. Um, Once again, rain or shine, no matter how we felt, we had to commit ourselves to doing so. If there was a vacation, we were obligated to find a replacement while we could not and pay them, collect money, etc. So a lot of valuable um, lessons were taught in that. Um, with that, it also the sense of running your own business, because we were really our own company, even though it was an umbrella of the Plain Dealer. So a lot of my leadership skills had developed at that early age, which I'm grateful for. From that, at the age of 14, I started into a job that I was actually 1099. Worked for Marks at age 14. Mark's is a deep discount store in Ohio. With that, shopping carts, collecting those, filling milk cooler, helping the customers, aiding them in any way. A lot of people skills were developed at that point. Unfortunately, by the time I hit age 15, the company had fallen into some issues with not abiding by child labor laws. I was let go, laid off, with the option of reemployment when I turned 16. That, which I did follow up with that once I was 16. In between there, I worked at a local drugs or grocery store, pardon me, um, for one brief year stint there. From Marks, I resigned that position when I was almost 18 years old, and I started with a discount drug mart, local drugstore chain in Northeast Ohio. At that point, there was approximately 30 stores. From there, they're now a chain that's of 72 stores. I started as an hourly associate in my senior year of high school, when I was approached by both the head manager and the assistant manager on options of furthering myself and bettering myself in a career option with Discount Drug Mart. So they saw some leadership skills in me at that point, which was very flattering. But at that point in my life, I wasn't really sure. So I did, while still working, um, attend a Tri-C, which is a community college here in Ohio. Um, in doing that for about a year, realized that college was not necessarily my forte, and I really was more so looking for a career. So I pursued going back into management at that point. And at age 19, I had become a manager trainee. 6 months later, um, I had advanced to an assistant manager still at the age of 19. With that, I held that position for about 4 years in two different locations. One was Eastlake, the second Medina, where I aided the manager, kind of mentored from him, took a lot of his style of management, learned from his style, developed it into my own style, which was one of the things I enjoyed the most about the job, is you have the creativity. There's no book that says this is how you manage. You develop the management style yourself, which is one thing that I enjoyed a lot. Probably the biggest thing that I enjoy the most about my job is the customers. If it wasn't for the customers, I probably would have pursued different avenues. I love the interaction, the helping them, the satisfaction of having them find what they're looking for. It's definitely what's kept Drug Mart in business for the 40 plus years, and will continue to keep Drug Mart in business for the next 40 years. Um, in my current position, I do hiring, firing, judge of character. I consider myself a pretty good judge of character. I've had numerous compliments on my staff. I'm a management style that leads by example. A hands-on manager as well. There's not a job in the store I ask any associate to do that I would not do or have not done in my career. And I believe that's really valuable, because I understand that we are one team, and that's very much. There's so much individualism, and people feel that they're better than others, and that's one thing that I believe. I'm very humble in that aspect, and I believe in teamwork. You know, if one of us falls, we all fall. And I coach and preach that to my staff. It's how I lead. I lead by example. I promote them. I bring them along. So in doing that, that's really my style. That's what I bring. A humble, hardworking individual, and a strong leader, though. I'm not afraid to grab someone's hand and bring them along with me versus pushing them. I believe it's easier to lead by directing versus pushing. So that's what I bring to my management position. As far as in my goals after obtaining this certificate with college, I am hopeful that my opportunities for further advancement to a buyer/supervisor will evolve. I have currently interviewed for that position once before, but due to different reasons, wasn't the right time or place. But I'm hopeful that my new gained knowledge, experience, dedication, that opportunity will come available yet again. Um, in a nutshell, that is it. In closing, I believe my strongest skills are really my leadership skills, and being humble. I'm not one that's going to put myself above. If a compliment's reached by me, I'm very much going to pass it off and say I'm only as strong as my associates. And I believe my staff appreciates and respects that. They work harder for me because of that. If I ask them to do, they don't question, they just do out of respect. And that's really what it comes down to. I respect them, they respect me. And that's it. I look forward to hearing your posts and commenting on them, and I look forward to comments I receive from you guys. Thank you very much for watching my post. Enjoy.